Hi guys, it's Judith from JVArt Resources, and thanks for tuning in today. I wanted to talk to you about drawing on vacation and drawing when you travel. So this is the perfect time of year for it, and at least here in this part of the United States, it's some nice summer days, and a lot of us go on vacation. I like to bring my art supplies with me. I have a regular job, I run a group, and I do many things, and plus trying to make these videos, which I know I've been slacking on. I want to get back into that again. And I just don't have time. I find that I just think like the weeks pass by and then it's like, oh, I only drew a little bit. I used to be really big on telling everybody to set your clock for 15 to 20 minutes early every day, even a half hour, and that'll accumulate to an hour or two at the end of the week. Problem is I don't take my own advice. So something else that I'm going to start doing is taking my own advice and getting up early and making time to draw. But when you go on vacation, we don't fly anywhere usually. I mean, not in recent years. So we're usually driving to the beach or driving to the mountains or to the lake, and where we're staying a few days. And to me, that is a perfect opportunity to bring supplies with you, and you may have a couple of hours sitting by the water somewhere, and not every minute of your vacation you are running around, or maybe you are if you have kids, but you may be able to find the time. And when you do, it's great to have your supplies with you. So I have a great canvas bag that I picked up. I'm going to give you a tour of this bag, and yeah, you really need a tour of it because there's so much to see and so many pockets and zippers, and it's really great. I could really take just about every supply that I could use for a week away and have it with me right there. And it's rolling, it's on wheels, it has a retractable handle, so it's a great bag, and I'm going to show it to you very soon. It's just like another small piece of luggage, and you could use it as such, or you could fill it with art supplies. That's what I like to do. So something else I want to show you before I get on to that, I like to have something in my purse also, because if we're out for the day and let's say we're stopping at Home Depot and I don't feel like going in and my husband's walking around and I'm in the car for an hour now and I don't have anything to read, I don't have anything to draw. But wait, I do. I always bring a sketch pad with me, and attached to this sketch pad with a little clip I have a little baggie with an eraser, two different types of graphite pencils, and a little sharpener, and the baggie to collect the shavings if I'm in my car. And yeah, I'll just a notepad even for making notes on things that I see that I might want to draw in the future, because things inspire me. I mean, I could look at beautiful flowers in front of somebody's house and be inspired, or just look at the ocean or anything really. But if I have this with me, then yeah, I could start drawing and sketching. So I always have this with me, and I keep this in that canvas bag as well, and take it with me in my purse. If I don't want to lug the big bag around, just throw this in a little duffel bag. I have a bigger pocketbook, so it'll fit right in there too with no problem, and gives me the opportunity to draw whenever the moment arises, and that's just kind of something I've always done. I bring magazines too. I'll show you that later on in this video. Just other things that I bring when I know there may be an opportunity that comes up for me to draw. So sit back and take a look at the tour of this wonderful bag and see what you think. And yeah, definitely make a bag if you're going on vacation. If you're taking a driving trip, you could definitely bring art supplies with you. And bring things with you that you normally would not try. If you have a set of pencils that you normally don't use in your day-to-day artwork, bring them. That's the perfect time to experiment with them. Or experiment with anything, really. Give yourself those moments, and you'll be glad you did. Thanks, and I'll show you the bag now. Well, first I'll start by showing you, let me see if I can... Okay, that's zoomed out as far as it'll go. So I'm just going to play with the camera, so bear with me. Okay, this is the retractable handle. See how high up it goes? So when you're walking around, it's just like luggage. You know, it's like right at waist height. And it, you know, goes up and down real easily. The bag itself has pockets galore. There's a big pocket in the front. There's two pockets on the side here with zippers. Actually, this is a Velcro pouch, but it's still like a pretty wide mouth pouch. You could even stick a bottle of water in there. In this zipper pocket here, this opens all the way up. And there's more little slots in here for holding pencils if you wanted to. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try and zoom in a little bit here. Okay, I don't know hopefully that's coming in clear. Just like those pencil cases, you can just load this with pencils if you chose. So that's a great thing. And it has a zipper bottom and a zipper on the top. And then, like I said, you have your other pocket out here. So that's on the one side. And then, on the other side, you have the same thing. Only this is the outside of this pouch. Oh, I really hope this is showing up. The outside of this pouch here has 3 separate sections. Then a zipper. Well, it's the zipper stuck on something. But then there's another outside pouch here. I've just got some rubber bands in there. And more. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zipper pouches on the outside there. And here you have 2 big zipper pouches here. So that's a total of 7. And then you have a big one in the front here. This is a nice pouch in the front. This is a little tight. You can't fit too much stuff in there, but you have plenty of other spaces. Now in the front, you have many more pockets in here. But I like to keep my books in here and things like that. I'll pick this up a little bit. I like to keep my color magazine, colored pencil, drawing, artist. These are all things that I never do at home because I never have time. But now that I'm on vacation, I'm actually going to take one of these magazines in my purse when we go out. I could read it in the car, I could bring it to the pool or the beach, and they're really great to take the time and do that. Also, something else I do when I'm on vacation, because I never have time, I get to those tutorials that I've been wanting to. I have 2 wonderful tutorials by Karen Hull. I'm dying to try these. I just never have the time. This is a great one, black and white pencils. And I'm sorry, black and white portrait in colored pencil. And then this lovely rainbow frog I've been wanting to try. So that's something else I'll bring on vacation. Then I have the wonderful animal portrait from Lisa Watkins. And then my favorite floral book from Cynthia Knox. All that fits right in here. So all those books are perfectly secure in this area. There's another pocket here as well, inside, but if you wanted to, you don't have to do that. But then there's some clear pockets in here. At one point, I used to use these for erasers and just other little doodads, my brush and pencil supplies. They fit in there nicely too. So I'll zip this up for you. So there you have it, all those pockets are amazing. And then you have these handles on the side here, one on each side, so you can lift it if you need to. So now let's take a little tour of the inside, and you'll just be amazed once you see what could fit in here. So, here we go with the camera again. Okay, I think we got it adjusted. So, the lid is full of all these little elastic loopy things here. I don't keep my pencils in there. I keep them someplace else. But I like to keep things that you need to be careful of in this lid, like my water pens, pencils, an X-Acto knife. I have a very thin marker pen here that I always misplace because it's the only marker pen I have with me. Brushes for blending or whatever. And then my drafting brush, of course. I keep all that stuff in the lid here. I don't have to worry about getting crushed or damaged, and it just stays very secure in there. Plus there's another little pocket here. You can, put whatever you want in there. I don't know why, but that's how I hold my drafting brush. Inside this amazing little bag of wheels here, I'll show you what I do. I have so much stuff in here that there's nothing that I need when I am away and I want to sit down and draw. I have absolutely everything I could possibly need all in this nice little package. So I'm going to start by showing you this small clipboard. If I want to draw something small and I don't want to deal with a whole big board and all kinds of stuff, it's just easy. I just grab my board with my drawing. This little package here from Blick holds about 30 pencils, this little bag. All right in here. That's a lot of pencils if you're just walking from your room to the beach, though I would probably want to bring this bag out with me. But now you have that. You could even put it in an oversized tote bag. And but that fits in here nicely. I also have my Derwent Super Point sharpener. I cannot live without this. I've tried, and it's really difficult to use other sharpeners for me. It makes a very long, sturdy point, and even when the point snaps, you still have a very long point left, and you just, on a little piece of sandpaper, rough it up, and you're still good to go. It's very easy to take apart if you break something in there. And I keep my mounting putty right on top. I always know where it is and stays secure. I just grab it when I need it, and that's what I do with that. Now, something else I have in here is an additional setup for graphite and a sketch pad. I usually keep one in my purse, and I keep one in here in case I just want to just grab and go. Right now, I also, if I decide that I want to work on something bigger and it's turning out to be a really nice drawing and I want to invest some time in it while I'm there, I want to have the proper equipment. So I bring a piece of masonite as a board. Oops, let's move that out of the way. You could get this in the hardware store. I forget how much it is, but it's not very much money, and they'll cut it for you too to different sizes. This is about a 16 by, I don't really know, 16 by 14 maybe, and it fits in here beautifully, and it doesn't bind, and it actually almost gives you like a separate, another area, like you can put your papers in the back and some pads in the front. So I like this board. This is the perfect size. Since my average work is 9 by 12, I'm not going to try anything fancy or anything too large while I'm on vacation. It's the perfect size for me. And then this month in Color Magazine, I did an article on the autograph pucks. That's these little gems right here. These are really great for lifting your board. You could put it under a light box. That's what I think they were maybe originally created for. But it gives you the height in the back that you need. You know, with one or two, they're really great. And there's a couple other good things that you could use these for. But they're small. So with your board and just this handful of pucks, you have a great drawing board at the level you need it. So, you know, you're not going to kill your back just because you're on vacation. You don't want to hurt yourself or hurt your neck. So there you have that option, which is really great. Now, in here I have some other flat supplies like books, but I want to show them to you because I want you to see how handy this bag is. Look at the size. This is an 11 by 14 pad, and it fits in there really nice with plenty of overlap, so nothing's going to crush it. So I always bring this because I always like to have a variety of paper with me because I don't know what I'm going to draw. And this is some Stonehenge. It's a lightweight pad, perfect for graphite. I bring that as well. And here's one that you may or may not know about, but Fabriano Artistico makes these watercolor blocks. Last year I did an article in color on them as well. If you get Color Magazine, you might want to look up that article. It shows you how you could really soak this paper, you could saturate it, and it just dries smooth as could be because it's attached. It's gummed on all three sides. Actually, it's gummed on four sides with only a little 2 to 3 inch section on the corner here, as you can see there. When your work is done, you peel it off. But in the meantime, it stays on this board. And what's great, I'm in this block rather. And because it's a block, it's hard. So you don't need to put it on a board or that piece of masonite. You could just draw directly on this on your lap. Of course, you could put the pucks in the back if you want a little height. But, you know, that's up to you. But it's easy for travel. And when I want to take my purse and throw something in there, they have a small one. Isn't this adorable? It's a 5 by 7 pad. This is not cheap, but I don't use it all the time. It's a great investment. When I want to go out, I just grab it with me and I take my little graphite package all made up, and now I can draw anything I want. Same thing, little corner here, but everything else is gummed. Now I'm going to show you. When your drawing is done, you very carefully lift this off. I'm not being careful right now because I don't have it on a desk. And I probably wouldn't use my thumb because of the oils in my thumb. But that's what you do. And then it'll just come right off. As you can tell, I'm not doing a very good job of it here. But I want to just show you what it does. And the big pad operates the same way. So you can pull these off if you wanted to just work this on a board. But I like it because it's easy to take with you. And again, you don't need a drawing board. This is something else I like to bring with me. This was from a small set of colored pencils. Anybody that's ever bought a box of colored pencils, you know these little things come inside. I don't know, many of you, or many people I know, save their tins in case you ever want to sell your pencils or put them away, or maybe you just keep your pencils in the tins, which is fine. But I bring this extra one, and then I can lay my pencils in there while I'm working and they don't roll away. Many times I work out of the mason jars, but if you're the type that likes to have them all laid out, you just throw this in the case here. It certainly is big enough, you know, to hold this, and you have the 2 inserts plus the lids, so there's a lot you could do with that. And one more thing on the back side, and then I'll show you the front. This is a set of Faber-Castell graphite pencils that I purchased. Has everything in here that you could possibly need. If you're going to do some graphite, I'm not taking that rubber band off, so I don't know if you can see what's in there. Oh, there goes the paper. Insert. But this is a substantial pencil set, as you could tell, and it fits in here no problem whatsoever. Now, I'm going to show you how I bring my pencils. Oh, wait, here's some masking tape, because you are going to tape down your work if you are bringing a board. Now, these mason jars are wide mouth mason jars, and they hold approximately 30 pencils, maybe 40. I'm not sure, because I have fat ones and skinny ones. These are actually just a bunch of graphite pencils. I put them in here just to show you. But you could fit 2 or 3 or 4, even 5 of these on the bottom of one side. And so you could hold a whole set of polychromos in here this way. So it's a great way to carry your pencils. Now, when you're picking up this bag and wheeling it around, your pencils are in the bottom. This is what they're doing. That's it. They're not going to get hurt. They're not going to spill out. I mean, obviously, if you dump it on the floor, I've dumped this off my desk, so it is possible. But, you know, you're not going to do that. So the pencils will be totally secure. And then on the top of them, you could just lay half a roll, if it fits. Oh, there it goes now on the floor. You could lay a half a roll of paper towels on top if you're worried about your pencil points, and it'll just stay secure that way. Or you could just, you know, put this inside if you have room. Something else I like to bring, I'll put that in there, is an additional mason jar with tools. This has an embosser, some brushes, a little X-Acto knife, another X-Acto knife, or a utility knife, a little sandpaper paddle. I always keep my OMS when I want to do details in this little Derwent water brush. That's why it's labeled in the blue there, so I know it's OMS. And, yeah, another little mason jar filled just with tools. Put a little 6-inch ruler in there. Oh, I think I have one. It's clear. I didn't see it. Yeah, there's a lot that you could fit in here. Now, this is just a skinny little mouth jar. But if you have a wide mouth mason jar, you could put even more blenders and things like that in there. And, like I said, you could put like 4 or 5 of them at the bottom and possibly have everything you could even imagine that you need. Now, last but not least, what I have in here, and now I know you're really going to think I'm crazy, but I have an art light. Because it's an extra one, it fits in here, and it really doesn't make a difference whether I bring it or not. It's not going to add any, you know, that much more weight to the bag that's already overstuffed with millions of things. And, yeah, if I'm having a rainy day and my husband's watching TV, I could draw. And I have my art light with me, and I could see. And I really need good lighting to see, because if I'm not outside and I'm indoors, I won't be able to draw. So that is skinny. It fits in here beautifully. The paper towels, and then right next to that, I put my pencils and all the equipment right here on the desk that you saw. All that. Everything came out of this case. So I really love those bags. I think they're wonderful. I'm just so happy when I go on vacation to have the time to finally get some drawing done and have everything that I need with me. So many of you may think this is like way over the top. I know I do, but I don't care. And I have it with me, and I'm happy. So thanks for watching. I hope you found some of this useful. If not, well, maybe you'll just like this bag and you'll go out and get it. So please make time to create every day. Take that time for yourself. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do. And I hope to be bringing you some more tips and resources very soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.